stay high, you look so pretty, yeah.
Today's featured subscribers are Simone and Shireen. For your chance to be featured in the next video, make sure to like, to subscribe, but most importantly, comment down below. Now back to the tutorial. So today I figured I'd film a tutorial for a look that I did on my Instagram stories a few weeks ago. I received a lot of requests, and so I'd figured I'd give it to you guys. This is for my natural girls. You know, I consider this a no makeup look. For my full coverage girls, don't worry, your time is coming. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with our base pre-done, and we're going in with some blush. We're taking it on the high points of our cheekbones, up the bridge of our nose, and back down to our cheeks. It's going to be this fluid blotch of pink, and if you don't look sunburnt, you aren't doing it right. Next, we're going into the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and then we're going to wet our brush with setting spray. Then we're going to take our brush and dip it back into the Warrior palette and dab it all over our face for pigmented freckles. Sometimes you will run out of pigment just because you've used up all of the moisture from the setting spray, so you just spray it again and you keep on going at it. I know you're probably wondering why my under eyes look like zones of inhibition from your bacteria labs. It's because I am sensitive, but my under eyes are incredibly sensitive, and I will start to cry if anything even touches them. My eyes are watering so bad in this. I don't think you can tell, but they are watering, and so I didn't want to do anything that might provoke the beast and ruin hours and hours of work. The time has come to cut the crease.
Cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it.
Before you start cringing, I had no other choice. Like, I had to do it to him. Anyways, we are cutting the crease just by following the natural shape of our crease and our lid. We're not going to do the wing part yet. We're just going to follow our lid, doing the half semicircle, and we're doing the same thing to the other eyelid. And I made a mistake, as we all do. With that being said, that is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just kidding. Back to it. Back into our super light concealer because it makes the pigment of the eyeshadow pop even more, especially on dark skin. And we're just gonna draw a line that goes from the edge of our eye almost to our eyebrow, and the same on the other eyelid. I wouldn't worry too much about making mistakes. As you can see, none of my lines are clean or sharp or even remotely beautiful, but it's okay because we're going to go in and clean it up afterwards. Now I'm connecting the... Mom, I'm doing a voiceover. As I was saying, we're just going to connect the semicircle from earlier to our line, and we're going to extend it even more to create the final sort of rough sketch of our shape. Now, I know I look like who did it and why, but trust me, it gets worse before it gets better. We're gonna go into the James Charles palette and get that pink shade and just put it everywhere. Don't worry about coloring within the lines, you know, rules were made to be broken, just put it everywhere. Pack that pigment on. Remember what I said earlier about things getting worse before they get better? Well, luckily for you, this is the part where it gets better. You're going to take a skin tone concealer and you're going to drag it from the corner of your eye to the corner where the eyeshadow ends and just clean everything up. Afterwards, you're going to take your blush and you're going to drag it across your cheeks and pat it on the places where you just applied concealer so that everything blends easy. See what I was saying earlier? All of those mistakes and little mess ups don't even matter. Concealer, just like Jesus, will cover your sins and your mistakes. I dropped my blush. And And it was okay, thank goodness, because it was relatively new and I liked it a lot. So this is us all cleaned up, and now it is time to add a little bit more blush, you know, finishing touches. And now we're gonna put some of that darker pink on top just to add a little bit more tone and depth on the center of our lid. I'm gonna take our stick-on pearls from Walmart. They were $1. I absolutely adore pearls. They're my favorite mineral. And we are going to put them on our eye. For the part that extends directly from your eye corner, I would take a strip. But for the rest of the parts that curve, I would take them individually. It just makes life easier for you. Now we're putting on the lash glue, our final touches, and then we're gonna put our lashes on our eyes, and that should be wrapping up this tutorial. The finished product. Thank you all for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.